So today was a frustrating day for a little while anyway. We were supposed to be doing an event out in Spokane, Washington, and we did all of our due diligence and made sure that the material that we needed was going to be on site, and we were told it was delivered last Thursday. So when we got there today and our supervisor couldn't find the material, it brought a little panic to everybody. But the first thing we do is we sort of run through the scenarios. Who do we need to speak with? Who do we need to find on site? Who's some of the calls we need to make? Who are the people that we can fly in if we needed to? Where can we get some additional material if needed, if this material truly isn't there? And we try to put together the best scenario we can to solve the problem. That's number one. But the thing you have to understand if you are a business owner or you're an entrepreneur is the words, "what is this going to cost me?" should never cross your mind. If you're passionate about being the best that you can be, and you're put in a situation where you're the person in charge of making something happen, you can never look at the situation based on a cost. It needs to be based on a solution first, especially when there's a sense of urgency or something such as an event where you have a very short window of time to get it taken care of. But if you're sitting there and your first thoughts are, well, before I do anything, let me find out what this is going to cost me, then you're in the wrong business. You're not taking what you're doing seriously enough, and you don't have the passion to make that business successful. So you have to look at doing something else. It should never, ever cross your mind when it comes to the cost of the job in an emergency. Problem number one, solve the emergency. Problem number two, how are we going to pay for this? The client really doesn't care at that moment what the cost is. They just has to get done. And I can tell you 99.9% of the time, it's not our fault, but it's still our responsibility. And when you take responsibility for something, usually it works out in dollars in the end. So try and